What if I told you that you're about to make, or have already made, the single biggest financial decision of your entire life? It's not picking a stock, buying a house, or choosing a career. I'm talking about the person you choose to share your life with. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why financial compatibility is the ultimate wealth hack, or the silent wealth killer, hiding in plain sight. This is Raheem, and if you want to build lasting wealth, you can't afford to ignore this partnership. Think of marriage not just as a romantic union, but as a high-stakes merger of two companies. When you sign that license, you're merging your assets, your debts, your financial habits, and your future income streams. It's the ultimate joint venture. But while we obsess over expense ratios in our portfolios, we often do zero due diligence on our financial partner. Let's change that today. So, what happens in a bad merger? It's not always a dramatic explosion. More often, it's a slow, steady leak. Let's call it the spender tax. Imagine you're disciplined. You save $20,000 a year. Over 30 years at a conservative 8% average return, that grows to over $2.2 million. You're on track. But if your partner has a fundamentally different view of money, where spending brings joy and security feels restrictive, that equation changes. It's not about wild gambling, it's the luxury car upgrade, the premium vacations, the daily restaurant lunches. These habits can easily add $15,000 a year in extra spending. Now, your household savings rate drops from $20,000 to just $5,000. Run that math. $5,000 a year for 30 years at 8% is about $566,000. The spender tax didn't just cost you money, it cost you over $1.6 million in future wealth. You're trying to fill a bucket while someone is drilling holes in the bottom. The dream of financial independence quietly evaporates, one unconscious spending decision at a time. Now, let's talk about the catastrophic risk. The data shows that, on average, divorce can destroy over 70% of a couple's collective wealth. Let's break down that destruction. A couple has a shared net worth of $500,000. After a split, assets are often divided evenly, so you walk away with $250,000. But then come the transaction costs. Legal battles can drain $50,000 to $100,000 from the shared pot. Your $250,000 is now $200,000. Then you sell the family home. Realtor fees, taxes, and moving costs take another 10%. You liquidate retirement accounts to make settlements, triggering early withdrawal penalties and taxes. What's left? You might be lucky to keep $150,000 of that original half. You're not just back to square one, you're a decade older with half the time to rebuild. And for higher earners, court-ordered spousal support can turn an ex-partner into a permanent line-item expense on your personal budget for years. Beyond big spender/saver clashes, wealth erodes through subtler patterns. The most dangerous is financial infidelity, hiding debt, secret accounts, or lying about purchases. You are legally tethered to your partner's credit in many ways. Their secret debt can become a lien on your home. I see 4 silent wealth destroyers in partnerships. Income asymmetry without agreement. One earns more and feels entitled to spend more, while the other scrambles to cover shared bills. The hidden spending loop, small, secret purchases that avoid judgment but add up to massive annual drains. The we deserve it spiral, using lifestyle upgrades as emotional rewards, constantly moving the goalpost for enough. Conflicting financial identities, a security seeker marrying an experiencer, leads to constant friction over every dollar's purpose. Recognize any of these? If you do, share this video with your partner. Frame it as, hey, I want us to win together, not, you're doing it wrong. And while you're at it, help this channel grow by hitting that subscribe button. More people need to have these brave conversations. So, how do we de-risk this ultimate partnership? You treat it with the seriousness of a business merger. Step 1. The financial discovery date. Before deep commitments, have a transparent, unemotional money talk. Exchange credit reports. Discuss debt philosophies. Ask, what does financial freedom look like to you? Watch their daily habits. Do they avoid checking accounts? See debt as a tool or a lifestyle? Step 2. The prenuptial agreement, the partnership charter. Forget the stigma. A prenup isn't a plan for divorce, it's an owner's manual for your marriage. It's the conversation where you define what's yours, mine, and ours. It protects premarital assets and can shield you from a partner's future debt. If someone refuses to even discuss it, that's a major red flag about their approach to partnership. Step 3. Structure for success. If you're already merged and see misalignment, restructure. Implement a yours, mine, and ours account system. Automate savings off the top of your paycheck into separate, future accounts before money even hits the joint spending account. Build guardrails that make success automatic and frictionless. Now, let's flip the script. When this merger is done right, with aligned values, it becomes the single greatest wealth-building tool on the planet. Imagine two earners with shared financial goals, living on one salary and investing the other. You get double the tax-advantaged retirement space, 2 IRAs, 2 401(k)s. You have a built-in accountability partner who motivates you. You achieve massive economies of scale, one mortgage, one set of utility bills. When one career hits a bump, the other provides stability. This isn't just a relationship, it's a financial fortress. The goal isn't to avoid partnership. The goal is to avoid a bad partnership. Choosing your life partner is your most critical asset allocation decision. You are investing your time, emotional energy, and future earnings into a single, lifelong venture. Don't pick a volatile, speculative stock. Pick a blue-chip partner with a proven track record of integrity, growth, and shared values. One who compounds your efforts, not discounts them. A broken heart can heal. A broken financial future, carved out over decades, is much harder to repair. Your partner will have a greater impact on your net worth than any stock pick, any promotion, or any investment strategy you ever adopt. That's not romantic opinion. That's mathematical fact. Treat this decision with the respect it deserves. Do the due diligence. Have the hard conversations early. Build your partnership on a foundation of transparency and shared goals. If this video gave you one valuable insight to protect your future, do me a huge favor, smash that like button. It helps the channel more than you know. And if you know someone who needs to see this, whether they're single, dating, or married, share it with them. Let's build a community that talks about money and relationships with clarity and courage. This is Raheem, helping you think like an investor in every part of your life. I'll see you in the next video.